Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, then this is going to be the perfect place for you where we share some interview experiences and we discuss about some job related updates and many more. So without any further delay, let's get started. In today's video, I'll share another interview experience of TCS Digital. So I will start with the very first question, that is blockchain technology. So the blockchain technology is a decentralized digital ledger technology that securely records transactions across multiple computers. It ensures that once data is added, it can't be altered, creating a transparent and immutable record of transaction. Followed by the next one, is Bitcoin a part of blockchain or vice versa? Bitcoin is a part of blockchain technology. Blockchain is the underlying technology that powers cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency that operates on a blockchain. Followed by the next one, what is AI, ML and deep learning? AI stands for artificial intelligence, that refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines, enabling them to perform tasks like reasoning, learning and problem solving. ML stands for machine learning and it's a subset of AI, and it involves training computers to learn from the data and improve their performance without explicit programming. Next is deep learning. It's a specialized field of ML that uses neural networks with many layers, hence it's called as deep, to analyze and learn from large volumes of data, often used in complex tasks like image recognition and natural language processing. Now moving back to the next question, what is big data analytics? So big data analytics is a process of analyzing large and complex data sets to uncover hidden patterns, correlations and insights that can help businesses make informed decisions. Now the next question is, explain exception handling with an example. So exception handling in programming is a mechanism to handle runtime errors, and it allows the program to continue executing even if an error occurs. And here is an example. Next one is, what is the use of finally block in exception handling? I would like to mention that Java provide 5 different keywords for exception handling. They are try, catch, throw, throws and finally. In this question we will discuss about the finally block. So it is used to execute code that must run regardless of whether an exception was thrown or not, such as closing resources. It is guaranteed to execute after the try and catch blocks. Followed by the next one, explain the pillars of object-oriented programming. So, in object-oriented programming, we have 4 pillars. They are abstraction, encapsulation, polymorphism, and inheritance. Now, abstraction is hiding the complex implementation's details and showing only the necessary features to the user. Encapsulation is bundling data and methods that operate on that data into a single unit or class and restricting access to some of the object's components. Next is polymorphism. It is the ability of one function or method to behave in different ways depending on the context. It could be method overloading or method overriding. Next is inheritance, the mechanism in OOPS by which one class can inherit properties and behaviors from another. Now moving back to the next question, explain overloading and overriding. So overloading is creating multiple methods with the same name but different parameters list in the same class. Whereas overriding is providing a new implementation for a method in a subclass that is already defined in its superclass. Next is what is final. The final keyword in Java can be applied to variable, methods and classes. It can be reassigned after initialization, it can't be overridden, and it can't be subclassed. Followed by the next one, difference between JDK and JRE. JDK stands for Java Development Kit and JRE stands for Java Runtime Environment. So JDK includes everything in the JRE plus development tools like compilers and debuggers for writing Java programs. Now JRE provides libraries and JVM and the JVM necessary to run Java programs, but it doesn't include development tools. Followed by the next one, what is JVM? JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine and it's an abstract computing machine that enables Java programs to run on any platform by converting bytecode into machine code for the host system. Followed by the next one, name various data types in Java. So in Java, there are two data types available. They are primitive data type and reference data types. In primitive data types, we have int, char, double, boolean, float, long, short and byte. In reference data type, we have string, arrays and objects. Now moving back to the next question, why multiple inheritance is not there in Java? So multiple inheritance is not allowed in Java to avoid complexity and ambiguity like diamond problem, where a class could inherit the same method from multiple sources. Followed by the next one, why pointers are not there in Java. So Java doesn't have pointers to ensure safety and simplicity in programming. It can lead to memory management issues like pointer arithmetic errors, which Java avoids with automatic garbage collection. Followed by the next one, what is static variable and method in Java? So static variable is a variable that belongs to the class rather than instances of the class shared among all the objects. And static method is a method that can be called on the class itself, not on instances of the class. Followed by the next one, what kind of errors are there in Java? So there are three types of error that are available. First one is compile time errors, second one is runtime error and third one is logical errors. So compile time errors are detected during the compilation, that is syntax error. Runtime errors occurs during program execution, that is division by 0 and file not found. And logical errors is a kind of error in logic that don't cause crashes but produce incorrect results. Followed by the next one, what are the advantages of Java? It is platform independent, it is object oriented, it has a feature of automatic garbage collection, it is robust and it has rich standard library. Now moving back to the next question, name some errors and exceptions. Errors are out of memory error, stack overflow error. Exceptions are arithmetic exception, null pointer exceptions, IO exception, array index out of bound exception. Now the next one is, what is the superclass of exception? The superclass of exception is throwable. Next one is, what is the superclass of throwable? The superclass of throwable is an object. Now followed by the next one, what are ACID properties? So basically ACID properties are the concept of RDBMS, that is Relational Database Management System, and ACID stands for atomicity, consistency, isolation and durability. Atomicity is an action that will be executed when all of its related actions are successfully executed. That means all or nothing execution of transaction. Next is consistency. Consistency means the database must be in the valid state before and after transaction. Next one is isolation. That means transactions are executed independently of each other. Next one is durability. That means changes made by committed transactions are permanent. So this is all about ACID properties. Followed by the next one, what are transactions in databases? A transaction is a sequence of operations performed as a single logical unit which either completes fully or it's rollback if any operation fails. Followed by the next one, what are transactions in databases? A transaction is a sequence of operations performed as a single logical unit which either completes fully, that is commit, or is rolled back, that is rollback, if any operation fails. Now moving back to the next one, what is linked list? Again, it's a concept of DSA. So a linked list is a linear data structure where each element, that is called as node, contains data and reference, that is link, to the next node in the sequence. Next one is detection and removal of a loop in linked list. To detect a loop, we can use Floyd cycle finding algorithm. To remove the loop, after detecting it, we can find the starting point of the loop and set the reference of the last node of the loop to null. Followed by the next one, difference between call by value and call by reference. So call by value is a copy of the variable's value that is passed to the method, and call by reference is a reference to the original variable is passed, allowing the method to modify the variable's value. Why do we use R? R is used for statistical analysis, data visualization and data mining. It is widely used in fields like academia, research and data science. Followed by the next one, how can we use R to predict something? R can be used to predict outcomes using statistical models, machine learning algorithm and regression techniques by analyzing historical data. Followed by the next one, what are the advantages of R? The advantages of R are powerful statistical and graphical capabilities, extensive libraries for data manipulation and analysis, open source and widely used in data science and research. Followed by the next one, what happens after you enter the URL of a website? After entering a URL, the browser sends a request to a server using the HTTP protocol. The server processes the request and sends back the requested resources to the browser, which renders the website. Followed by the next one, what is dynamic programming? So dynamic programming is a method for solving problems by breaking them down into smaller subproblems and storing the results of the subproblems to avoid redundant work and combining them to solve the overall problem. Now moving back to the next question, explain the differences between drop, truncate and delete. So drop removes a table or a database permanently. Truncate removes all the rows from the table but keeps its structure intact. And delete removes the row from a table but it allows for conditional deletion with a where clause. Followed by the next one, what is normalization? So normalization is a process of organizing data in a database to reduce redundancy and improve data integrity. Followed by the next one, difference between having and where clause. Where clause filters rows before aggregation. Having clause filters rows after aggregation, used with group by clause. So that's it for today, guys. If you find this video helpful, give this video a thumbs up and share your own interview experiences in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video as much as you can. And I'll see you in the next one.